Check, 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 check. I can hear you now. I don't know what the hell was going on, man. They be turning my settings off sometimes. I do not know what's going on half of the time with the settings. So yeah, they be turning my settings off and turning my microphone off. Shit. Good morning to the good people. What's cracking with y'all, man? What's good with the family out there? Getting ready to get my day started. Getting ready to get the day started. Oh shit. Oh yeah? What you got going today? Yeah, I gotta get to this gym here in a minute. I'm about to eat these eggs. Waking up a little bit. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What up, little Whopper? What's up, my little Whopper buddy? Have an awesome day, man. God bless to the homies, man. Oh, just this therapy shit. I'm gonna be out in a week. Nice. Yeah, sometimes you gotta pop out and show them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta go do what you gotta do. Do what's good for your soul, my brother. Shit, I need to probably get some therapy myself. Damn, this hat was tight when I first got it. Morning, morning, morning. What's good? What's good? What's good? Shout out to y'all, man. Happy morning today. Good morning to the good people. Do you always wake up this early, Seb? I do. I do. The reason why I wake up pretty early, because I go to the gym. Like, I try to get the gym out the way early. Early bird gets the worm. And then with that, I go to work. Because if I don't go to the gym now, I'm not gonna go to the gym later on, you know. So I just try to get it out the way. Because I don't technically like to go to the gym. Like, I just know I have to. I know I gotta go to the gym. If I technically don't get it in the mornings, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna come home for work and then want to go to the gym. You know, what's your biggest pet peeve at the gym? The biggest pet peeve is when people sweat and they don't wipe down their machine. I hate that shit. Dirty people. It's always entitled dirty people. And I used to actually just tell everybody, like, wipe down your stuff, wipe down your stuff, wipe down your stuff. And I used to police the gym, like, get mad over it, you know? I used to get mad over that shit. But in a sense, I don't get paid for that shit either. So, you know, I used to try to. That just comes from the prison system, though. That just comes from the penitentiary system. Like, people in there, if you don't wipe down your machine, that'll start a whole fight. Purrs, Karens, and I had some Karens, though. Yeah, I had some Karens at the gym, too, though. You know? I had some Karens. I had some Karens, man. But yeah, there should be some gym etiquette, a little bit of gym etiquette, you know? But a lot of people, they don't really know gym etiquette either, so I don't know. Top of the A, and what's up, Rada Masada? What's good with you, fam? Baltimore in the building. What's cracking with y'all, man? We are starting out the day. Starting out the day a little something, something for the people. Got to get to this little session of the day. One time, do you do much cardio? No, I do cardio now. Hell yeah, I do a lot of cardio. I do a lot of cardio because I'm very active in the community. And I do like yesterday I moved the whole house up and downstairs. Heavy shit. I was so wore out when I got done with that shit, but me doing cardio, I killed that shit like by myself really. Like I mean there was help there, but I was just killing that shit. And I was not tired. I didn't get winded. So cardio comes through definitely. Sipping coffee, hell yeah. Taking a shit while watching. Damn, you a beast, homie. How y'all doing this morning? Bro, people don't know. Equipment anywhere. Shh. Yeah. I mean, it's a sad world, bro, we live in. Do you feel like if someone works 12-hour shifts, um well, let me say this. I want to be sensitive to people's situations, and I understand work is tough and all this and that and that. Now, if just don't fool yourself. That's my thing. Like, stop saying you want to work out and get into this aspect of gym, and you be like, "Oh, I want to do this." When I hear that shit, I just be like, "Do that shit, fool." Like, fuck your excuse. Forget your job, 12-hour days. Forget all that shit. I used to go from work at 3 a.m. in the morning and get off at 4:30, and in my construction boots, I go straight to the gym. Cuz if you want results, you're going to make it happen for yourself. No, nothing's going to stop you from that shit. I don't care how tired you are. Yeah, that's how I feel. If you say you want it, I don't have pity on it, but I mean, normal people going through normal shit. Just don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to me either. Like, if you say I want to work out with you, if you tell me you want to work out with me, I don't care. I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna give you an excuse on one day, homie. Just don't tell me that shit. Just don't say, oh, let's work out, and then you next day, oh, bro, I was tired. Man, you will never work out with me ever again in your life. You know. So, like, I understand work and real life and shit, and I'm understandable on that. Just don't lie to yourself and lie to me. That's my thing. Is don't lie to yourself and don't lie to me. Especially if you say, I want to work out with you. I'm going to hold you accountable. Yeah, homie. You're talking to a person that lives this shit. I don't just play with this shit. I live this shit. Like, this is my passion. This is what I do. I have a passion for the gym. So that's about it, though. That's about it. Don't play yourself. Yeah. And then if you say you want to work out with me and then I put my energy into working out with you, there's not a day I'm going to let you ride on that shit. I'm gonna remind you, homie, you signed up for this shit. You can't just get out of that shit, bro. You can't just tell me, let's work out, and then I put energy into that shit. And cool. Yeah, for real though. That's how I feel. I don't know, man. I know a lot of people have sympathy on everybody's and empathy, and I'm like, homie, the greats don't care about none of that shit, man. The greats. I'm not trying to be average, homie, for myself. Like, when I do this shit, I just put a lot of passion into it. What do you do? I do all kinds of stuff though, to be honest. Like, work wise, landscaping, tree removals, what I'm saying? Landscaping, construction, maintenance work. So yeah. Oh, hell yeah, Platinum Fitness. Hell yeah. Because you're gonna get your money regardless. It doesn't, man. I started out at Platinum Fitness. I started out at Platinum Fitness and I got results. You know, it's a good. I mean, it's a good start out. You know, I mean, I went to other gyms because some of the Platinum Fitness rules, they're kind of weird to me. But um, yeah, dedication. Not dedication is tremendous. You know, but Planet Fitness was like a start out, and then I kind of just went up and went to another one, 24-hour fitness. Yeah, different things, man. Let's keep the good energy. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Ricks? What's good with you, fam? All right, salute to the homie. How you doing? Mostly Planet Fitness gets the hay because of no Granson. Yeah, I mean they have different stuff, but like if you're focused on your own self, if you're focused on your own self, you don't even see that extra shit. Like I don't know. A lot of people go to the gym to analyze people and this fool and that fool and I'm judging off this. Like go in there, just focus in on yourself. That's where you're gonna get the results, and that's where you're gonna get the most out of it if you just focus in on yourself. Don't be tripping off of what the next person's do. Don't get mad because this fool's bench pressing the heavy way and you're still working up. Like just focus in on yourself. Nah, right now I'm just doing odd jobs, Xfinity. I'm doing like yesterday I moved houses and I was moving the homie's house with him, you know. What's good, Blazer? What's good with you? I salute. What up, Denver Maid? What's cracking with you, fam? What's good with the good people this morning? Fun facts. The inventor of Jolly ate gasoline every day and lived to 96 years old despite that. Damn. That's interesting. Thank you for that information. Have you ever done roofing? No, I never done roofing, but I was helping them because I can go up and down ladders with all that heavy shit, you know. Yeah, but I never got to do it really, to be real with you. Mal High Salute, what's cracking with the good people? What's up, my bro? What's cracking with you, my homie? I can't go to the gym. People be hating, especially the youngsters. I can't help the girls like me. Oh, he said he can't help the girls like him. Get it, OG. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Just don't be in the corner like this, homie. Happy to share. I just got banned sharing his last channel. Damn. It is true. Commercial tires, good money, and workout. Hell yeah, man. So that's all. That's what it is. What's cracking with you, man? What's cracking with you, little goo goo? Homie, this Yugamon character came in here tripping, and is that a Yugamon character, homie? That shit's, what is you doing? That's the last of the Flohicans. You better go change your profile pic. Um, it's true. Is it true if a female works in construction, they be giving them all the easy tasks? Are they? Yeah, because they stereotype and they're sexist. My wife worked at the construction site, and there was some weirdos on the construction site, homie, that really just didn't even work. My wife was out working these dudes, and they thought my wife couldn't put in work, so they kind of sexualized her, you know. Weirdos. Man, it's bad when a female comes and outshines you in everything you do. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, and she was outshining fools. And it's like, homie, what the hell are you useful for? What are you doing here? You're a waste of space, homie. What are you doing here? My wife is outshining you, bro. You weak ass. Like, the mindset is just terrible, bro. I think it's because I'm different. No phone, just a towel and a water bottle. You dedicated. You in there just working on your craft, getting to the money, homie, and you ain't worried about nothing else. They're always gonna hate, homie. Let them hate. Let them hate. You know, they gonna congratulate when they see them fruits of the labor. They're gonna love it. Going, you mama. When you grow up, do you want to be gay? That's a crazy question, brother. I'm already 40. How old do I gotta be, buddy? See, that's how I know you think I look young. They assume we are built different to do construction. I mean, I think you go 12-hour days, you are built different, you know. But who? I mean, to be real with you, a construction site, demolition, that shit's cool. But that's, I mean, reality is, bro. I don't. I want to watch my wife doing construction for her whole life. Like that shit is. I don't even want to do construction for my whole life. You know, I'd rather just be chilling, relaxing, collecting some money. You know. What the? God is a YN and a GN. If a female can outshine that, the impressive in the construction field, hell yeah, they're riders. Well, and that if they bring out those looking things, you know, it's gonna be a tough day. That's a tough industry, man. That's a hella tough industry. I'm 58 and look like 48. How do we get to your zone, bro? Oh yeah, man, that's good. But yeah, I don't know. Good morning, good morning. How you doing today? What's good? Salute to the family. How you guys doing today? Yeah, so I don't know. Construction sites are cool. Like I done construction for a minute, but at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this shit for the rest of my life. I'm cool. Construction is a kind of it's one of them things like I wouldn't want to do that shit for 30 years to be real. Do you think waste management makes some more? I did waste management too. That's the crazy shit too. Waste management, you know? Waste management. But then again, too, that has a lot of politics in it because people in there just got their own circles. They got their own circles that they be chilling with, and it becomes a politic thing. You know, so I mean, you can make some money in waste management though. What up, Bible? Appreciate you, my OG. What's cracking with you, cousin? What's good with it, bro? I'm gonna sub. You speak positive, yeah. Nah, definitely appreciate you, my bro. We got like 25 more subs to 5,000. 25 more subs to 5,000, man. What up? What up? What up? I do timber framing down. We have two females that outshine half the crew. See, that's what I'm talking about. And kudos to them. They getting their money. You know what I'm saying? Like that's impressive. Hella impressive. You know, my thing is when like, cause I've been to some sites, bro, and some of the dudes, they'll slack off, you know? They'll slack off. And to my mind, it's like, bro, who raised you to come to the site and slack off? Like, you got a female outshining your ass. That tells you about who you are. What are you doing here, bro? Like, you're first and foremost, you don't have no strength. You don't have no muscle tone. You can't even do this work. What are you here for? You're away, like you're just basically in the way. Oh hell yeah! Salute to the fam, homie. I wouldn't want to consistently exert pain throughout my body doing construction. It does. It wears and tears. You're not lying. It wears and tears your body. That's why I don't want to even do it. I don't want to even do that, man. You know, like I felt the after effects of the construction with how strict and rights you getting for dropping your rate. What man? I'll tell you. You know what the weirdest thing is, and no disrespect, but when somebody comes in here with like a crazy comment, they be like, "Who built the Jerusalem? Who built the Jerusalem domes?" And if you got the rate of expectations, bro, who you are you thinking you a poet? Because I don't understand a word you said. Like, what is you saying? Fix it, man. Um, with the strict and rights you get for dropping your rate. What does that mean, bro? I don't even know what that means. It's too early to be trying to do these riddles, bro. And you ain't teaching the class right now, brother. So please elaborate. I got a headache. Right, I'll forget to put right reread. Oh, oh, Okay. How old is the hat? Bro, do you understand? This hat has got me through a lot of things, bro. Why y'all hating on the hat, bro? It's got me through a lot of things. This is a championship hat. You see the run on me? You see the patches? It's got me through the run, brother. A lot of weight has been lifted up with this hat, homie. No. And I'm not saying that, like, don't personalize that. It's just people come in here, they start talking about if the outer space and the Sasquatch was in the mountain, how much forms of snow would it be? Like, bro, I don't even know what that even means. I don't know your riddles and all that stuff. And I just caught the end of that. You want a free trip to India? Let's go. Oh hell no, I'm not going to India, bro. They be cooking with their feet. I said, with this how strict Amazon. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Let's go. I'm about to go all the way back to my brother. Oh, it didn't even come up, my bro. That so it was a miscommunication. My bad. That shit didn't even come up. I'm looking all the way back. I don't even see a first comment. My bad. My bad. Salute though, fam. You literally just came over. My bad. Oh yeah, definitely. You just gotta like understand that if you don't say something meaningful, sometimes I just overlook it. It's like it's just a waste of a comment. Boom, shout out. Yeah, boom. They be like that there shit in the woods. They're cooking with their feet. That shit is wild, bro. Who wants that? Who wants that? It's all good. Salute to you, my brother. Yeah, nah. Amazon though, that's a okay. Let's talk about Amazon, right? And I think you might be on the same subject, right? The Amazon, bro. This is why I want to work for Amazon. They overwork your ass too. Some of them dudes is getting slaved, bro. They're like not even making enough money like that, and they're just overworking them people, man. They're overworking the Amazon workers. And I did warehouse work. I really just want to get out of that industry too. I think we're gonna touch on. There's a couple. I need to talk to Rye. We need to sit down with the blueprint. Salute. What's good with it, Big Chef? What's good with you, my brother? I'll be waiting. Let me find out their eggs boiling. You know what it is. You know the logo, which is my opinion is not that bad at all. It's just working for someone else. Yeah, I feel that. No, and I'm not saying it's bad. Like, get out there, get your money, construction, right? Um, I think just because of what society we live in 2026, you don't have the workers like when we grew up, 90s, 80s, bro. Them construction workers, they were about getting the job done. You got a lot of people slacking. You have little youngsters coming into these construction sites and they ruining shit, they messing up shit, they're playing around. And I took my wife that be putting in work, bro. She was out doing the people, the dudes, and I'm like, bro, my wife is over here putting in work, and your ass is out here hiding out. And it's like, man, this new generation, the generation just got, it's a wild generation, bro. You know. And and like you said, I would rather work for somebody, to be honest. Wages, wages, and people they don't want to actually pay you what you're worth. I used to work for Amazon. They overwork. Don't appreciate that. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy how they do that shit. Yeah, Amazon. Yeah, that shit is crazy. And then, I helped build the Amazons. Like I built all the Amazon shit, and it was kind of interesting to see the Amazon. But I know a lot of people that work for them too, and they say, hey, they just putting people through the ringer. Is 18 still teenagers legal? So if you have to ask that question, Dennis, it means that you probably mess with a 16, a 15-year old, a 14-year old. because you like the younger girls. So you're saying, this is what you're saying when you say that if you could get away with just squeezing a little bit of time from an underage girl, you would. You have some, you have some shit. Probably like to even ask that. Your mind is warped, buddy. You're gonna be ending up on Fremont Yard in Colorado with all the chomos, homie, because you like the above, barely above legal. That means that you'll mess with a 17-year-old that's almost 18. You're gonna be in them classes, buddy. You're gonna be wearing them. You're gonna be having a yellow folder in the DOC talking about I gotta go to class. We gotta go talk to the other chomos. What's wrong with you, dude? You're gonna be at Fremont, homie, thugging with all the chomos. Silver Star, what's good with you, my brother? Official, what's cracking? Salute, salute. Amazon will ruin relationships. They having relationships on the compound, homie. Hell nah. Construction will make you, break you. Hell yeah, it's up to you to make the money. Okay, it's all about a mindset, not for real. Funny thing is, well, yeah, I think that's every job too, though. You know what I'm saying? But definitely construction, bro. Funny thing is, my brother is law. Law is only 22 years old and owns his own construction company. Damn, that's where to get the money too. That's what I want to do eventually, bro. Is just own my own company. That's the ultimate goal right there. You know. He said, I'm going to Amazon. Uh, One of a million new gens that are lazy, which is rare. Damn. That's the ultimate dream, though, is to have a company of my own, man. I think everybody should aim for that, you know? Denver, man. From Hawaii. What's up, Hawaii? Shout out to Hawaii. Worked at Fremont. Hell nah. They're going to be on the Fremont Yard thugging with a fucking envelope. I worked at Fremont. Let him know, homie. He keep playing around with, hey, is almost over the age too young? Meaning you probably mess with the underage because they're almost over age. And then they're going to catch your ass and you're going to be in the classes. 49, I wouldn't even mess with a 30-year-old. Let him know, bro. Get your own company. It's the only way. Hell yeah. No, I agree with that. I agree with that, my brother. Hey, Amazon ain't bad. Just treat the workers disgusting, for real. Workers good and they won't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you got good workers, treat them good. Workers that want to work for you, treat them good. And I guess that was my whole problem with the felony, bro. It doesn't matter if I have a felony. If I work good for you, don't try to abuse that shit because you can technically not pay me what I'm worth. And that's what they used to do. When I started asking questions like, it's coming up on the time I need a raise, bro. These bills is getting out of control. I need a raise. And because I have a felony and they can keep my back against the wall, they don't want to ever give a raise. And then if you try to push it, then you're going against them. And they feel like they can just get somebody else and do it. Voter for sure. It is future. For real. Mind blowing. In your opinion, are video games a waste of time unless you're getting paid for it? I mean, check this out. If video games are keeping you out of trouble, like in your spare time, I don't see no problem with running some video games if you like it. I run video games. And like my wife says, she rather me be running some video games than being in the streets, running the streets. And I enjoy video games, so I don't see no problem. If it overtakes you though, and you want to stay at the house and video game all day and not go to work, and that's what you do all the time, yeah, you might have to rethink the priority. But video games is cool once in a while. I run the games like the story mode games, so it's cool. I mean, it's a cool little hobby. You ever think about oil field? Yeah, that's good money too. I heard that's some good ass money, like some good money. See, I would do that industry definitely. I'm trying to get to a place in my life where I can actually have financial like stability. We're living in the apartments and they're raising the rent again. And I'm trying to eventually move out of Colorado, like to a cheaper place on all the razor. Damn. Oh shit. Let them know, homie. They're not playing. They are not playing. Uh, you play video games because you're a bum. Sucks for you, then fake. Boom, boom. We bring in Sally Sal for a sold out. So damn, Sally Sal still performing. Didn't that fool? I thought that fool was in a wheelchair, bro, for some reason. Nah, hell yeah, let me know. Use a video, big bag for damn team. I thought Sally Sal was like that fool's an OG, bro, in the game. Last time he was at the show though, bro, that fool was sleeping. He was sleeping in the corner. Like I said, damn, this fool's an OG in the. He's an OG, OG. When is that shit going down? What a month? Shout out to Not Really Mac. I was number at all for Amazon. National Boom. They'll come up to every hour talking about your rate, it is, and that. Uh, so I just remember the last warehouse I was working. They wanted you to get 15,000 lines of product. They wanted you to get 15,000 lines of product, and if you got below 15,000 lines of product, they said that you were slacking, bro. It doesn't. That's That's why, like the warehouse shit I was working for, it was just about numbers. I mean, if you didn't meet them qualifications every single week, you were slacking. You know. So, like in the long run, the main thing is to actually own your own company. I would rather have my own company. Have a own company that I run, a crew, and just collect some money. Let's collect the money, honey. I'm starting my own business because I'm going to school for it. Hell yeah, bro, get your money. That's where it's at. I think that's the main goal. That's what we all want. Really, is the main goal. Getting our own companies. See this? You see that? Look at that shit, homie. Breakfast of Champions. I sent you a like. Appreciate you, man. Y'all sub up, hit the likes, the share, subscribe, notification bell, share to the good people. Protein. Ooh, it's a chef, bro. I cooked this shit up. This is a time to get some gains, homie. Let's go. It's time to get them gains, bro. I'm dead homies. Good morning, Big Troy. What's good with you, fam? How you doing this morning, my brother? I own a trucking company at 31 right now. Going strong. Hell yeah, bro. That's the main goal. Main goal. Bro, there's a young G in the building. Where's the young little hustler? And coming through. What's up, my brother? What's good with you, kid? I'm 41. Okay. I see y'all. Out there. What up, my Rada? Stay blessed. Boom, boom. What's good with the family, homies? This company working pays good at Tire Tech, 9.24 an hour. That's not bad. I'm the young G. I see you, the young bull. I see the young G up, ready to get the day started. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. This is what I love. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. I'm a masonry. Oh yeah, that's good money in that shit too, bro. Hell yeah, your eyes are pretty bedroll. Your OG. I mean, how you talking, and man, I appreciate, you know what I'm saying that about the eye, but the OG's gonna violate you for doing that zesty stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna violate you. It's 3 p.m. here. Damn, 3 p.m. Damn, y'all is on some old school time. Good morning. I'm in New York. My sister's in New York right now too. Catch you all later, Sam, brother. Get them games. Salute, my bro. My high salute to y'all. So basically, like a bike thrift store. Yep. Nah, you're behind in time for catch up. For real. We gotta catch up, bro. It's in the morning time over there. It's the morning time. Morning time in Box State business. I'm in Detroit. Shout out to Detroit, man. What's going on in Detroit? Is it nice out there right now? Yeah. Salute to Detroit. That's kind of crazy how you on one side of the world, we're on one side of the world. I have to drive bys to do later. Oh shit. Damn, you about to go put in work? The homie said I got you about to go put in some work. Drive by KFC and at Mickey D's. Damn fool. You doing a lot right now, buddy. Time Florida 9:30. Damn, okay, Florida's 9:30. What's up? What's going on, my brother? What's cracking with you, my dude? I ain't seen you in so long, bro. I ain't seen you in a long ass time, man. It's good to see you, fam. How you been? Did you still play drive by in a 647 Impala double S? Oh yeah, those was tight. Did you still play Xbox? Nah, I got a PS4, bro, and I kind of been just chilling off of it, but I'm about to get back to it. I got some games that I gotta play. I got a couple games that I gotta play, but yeah, I don't got the Xbox, man. Not no more. I'll get your gamer tag. What will run? Is it safe to drive A64 Impala in Compton? If you ain't no buster, if you're not a buster, it's probably safe. Hell yeah. If you a buster, they might rob your ass. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be a good dude, man. I have a PS3. Stopped playing in 2001, I think. How was that though? How's the PS3s? What up, cuz? I'm back home. Just got out of line, man. Good to see you. Salute. What up, my bro? What's up, my? Nah, I gotta chop it up with you too, man. Shit, I'm glad to see that, homie. I'm glad to see you out, bro. I heard that somebody said that you had passed away for some reason, bro. Damn. That's good to see the homie, bro. I was kind of like, damn. Big Chase, what up, my brother? I'm a buster, no. I ain't no buster. For sure, no. Hell yeah, you'll be good. You'll be good now. You'll be in Compton with all the homies. Okay. How's that going? Fake ass. I don't even know what YM means, bro. Been going through it. I can't lie, man. What's going on, bro? Hit me up. Let me know what's cracking, bro. You good? I'll be out there last month. Oh shit. Okay. Damn. Oh, you're going? Are you going on a vacation here soon? I play baseball and a football player. Oh, nice. I'll get with you. Salute, my brother. It's good to see you it's good to see you outside of them walls with my loc. Shout out to you, fam. Salute, salute. Flying the AZ cross border in Mexico. Oh hell yeah. You got beautiful eyes, the color as well. Appreciate you. Appreciate you this morning. Appreciate everybody. The color of the eyes is like the color of these yellow things. Sometimes my eyes is the color of the yolk. It's like golden. My eyes are golden sometimes, like golden. I'm gonna see y'all. I'm going to bed. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like the hat. Let's go championship Nuggets team. The championship Nuggets. Gotta love them Nuggets. Salute, salute. Have a good day. Big faith. Salute. That's all we can do, Chase. Sometimes it's like this, bro. Sometimes you'll hit a patch in your life where it might seem like everything is going down, but you got to understand, shit is just temporary, homie. Don't crash out. That's the main thing. Is never crash out. Just understand today. Today it's temporary, bro. What you're going through. Next week it might be a different story. You know. And you are handsome. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. That's what they say. They say they say I look like John Travolta. That's what they were saying. John Travolta. John Travolta. In his early days. In his early days, they said John Travolta. Hey, indifferent are been trying me. I've been real close to losing my shit. Yeah, you too strong for that though. You know, you too strong for that. You way too strong for that. You'll bounce back on me. You'll bounce back to a greater day. Get in that gym, homie. You'll feel better if you get in the gym. Without our test, we have no testimony. Not real shit. Oh yeah. If we don't have a testimony, then we can't. There's nothing we could teach to people. You know, we can't teach to people without a testimony. He'll be right. Don't crash out. I woke up with 3 strikes on my channel and got post for 2 weeks, and I'm doing just fine. Staying positive. It's all about staying positive. They say you hit rock bottom for a greater comeback, homie. You're right. I need to go do something different. Sometimes you need to just readjust, bro, and you need to just get back on your square. You know, you can't let anybody get you down like that, homie. Hit that gym, bro. Write some music. Hit the gym. Get shit. This is a good time that you get your gains, bro, because you got a lot of shit going on. Just hit the gym and take fucking your frustration out on the gym. You know, like crash out on them weights. You know, crashing out on them weights, bro, all the time. That's the best time to get results because you're mad. You're just like, ugh. You just get pissed at the weights, bro, and you just crash out on the weights. Much love. What's up, my brother? Salute, salute. What's good with you, fam? All high salute to the bro. Like and subscribe. Let's go, my guys. We are officially like 30 subs away from 5,000. 30 subs away from 5,000. Are you heading to training? But yeah, I'm eating some breakfast and I'm gonna go train today. I gotta go train up. I got back today. I gotta hit some back, like some crucial back. I'm about to go do some deadlifts and shit. You getting paid while you're streaming? A little bit, homie. You know? Check this out. I looked in my bank account and I got a pretty chunky check coming from YouTube. The first big check I'm not gonna say big check, but a first bigger check that I got from YouTube since I've been on here. So yeah, I'm kind of excited, homie. You know, I'm kind of excited to be real with you. We are high protein, low carb, but you down them eggs like candy. And I never liked eggs. I honestly just never liked eggs. I never liked eggs in my life. But I understand this, that eggs, that gives me the most energy out of all the foods, and they're easy to make. I hate eggs, to be real with you. Ugh, I can't stand the taste of them, but I just understand we ain't eating for the taste. We eating for survival now at this point. At this point, eating for survival. The Charles Wicklock Rec Center is Lakewood is a good place to work out. Yeah, hell yeah. And when I was at the Green Mountain Rec Center, you had access to that rec center that you're talking about. Are you boxing today? I am. I'm gonna go do some training and boxing too. I'm gonna go run the gauntlet, bro. I try to do that shit every day after my workouts, after heavy training. I try to go run the gauntlet. I try to go hit the heavy back footwork. I try to do my, what I'm saying, work on my stance and different things. So, uh, eating the coochie for survival. That's the protein. He said that's the protein survival. This food's crazy. Hey, I could see it being survival tactics. If you notice, I gotta have something flavorful for when I eat eggs because I can't just eat them plain. I gotta down them with something that's flavorful. Eggs are miracle food for real. No, for real. People think I be playing, but eggs is like one of the best foods for eggs is one of them power foods. Like you want to put that shit in your diet, especially when you work out. It's a power food, you know, total power food. So that's why I eat so many. I go through, I would have to say, to be real with you, I get the big packs of eggs, like the big packs of eggs, and I'll go through that shit in about 4 days. I love your personality, brother. True OG and very humble. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. I actually appreciate that. I've been trying to work on me being a little more humble in life, homie. So, when I hear that, when I hear actually them motivating words, bro, it tells me that I'm actually getting better at life, you know? It tells me that I'm actually getting better at life and how I present myself. So that's actually good feedback, homie. I appreciate that. Salute. Salute to the homie. Because for a minute there, people were saying I was too negative. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, you're so pessimistic. You're a pessimistic person." And I never understood that shit too. People used to tell me this, bro. They say, "Oh, you the way you carry yourself, you don't look like you can come talk to you. You're not approachable." I'm like, "What do you mean?" After this live, a young man just needed some guidance. Not for real, bro. Hit me up. Let's even if we gotta go meet up and get some coffee. Chop it up. Even if you need to pull up at the Starbucks, we'll go get some coffee, homie, and chop it up. You know what I'm saying? You're always welcome, homie. You the little bro, homie. So, let me know. But yeah, I always, I never understood that shit because people will say you're not approachable. And I don't know what I do that's not approachable sometimes. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, you know, um, so man, I've been working on that shit tremendously. And one thing I'll say too, to be real, is that my whole stay in prison when I was in the penitentiary, it seemed like everybody they had this mindset that They just kind of just didn't give a fuck no more, homie. They didn't care. And I remember being in the penitentiary. I kind of started getting that demeanor where I just kind of just never smiled. I never even talked positive, bro. I was just pissed in prison. Like I was so mad. Like gave up. Damn. Yeah, hit me up after this, bro. We'll chop it up, fam. We'll chop it up, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll chop it up, my homie. You know what I'm saying? Even if I gotta pull up on you, my bro. Definitely, I got major love for you, my homie. Never accept someone's negativity if they are not someone you would turn for advice. Is my motto. Yeah, don't worry. But I used to see this shit. I used to see this shit on a regular basis, man. Everybody was just mad. Everybody used to just be pissed at life, and it was like you never could smile in that place. Yeah. Hey, Chase, to be real with you, bro, people used to get mad at people for actually smiling. It used to drive me up the wall because you would always just have to keep a demeanor where, your face would just rest and just be mugging, and man, it was bullshit. Like you could never be happy in that place, bro. So I kind of just like when I got out, I kind of tried to change that up because it was so embedded in me. Just be pissed at life, pessimistic. I gave up when we reelected Trump. Man, I'm not gonna do that this morning, man. I'm trying to have good vibes, bro. And everybody wants to talk about this shit, man. You're not gonna like what I say anyway, so I don't even want to have a conversation with you because I already could tell you one of them people that just don't. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna agree with anything because I'm gonna give you directly, and it's not gonna come off nice. You know what I'm saying? So respectfully, salute to you, man. That's why I love these lives because I'm having a shit morning or day, I feel better after these. How yeah, bro. That's what it's about, right? That's what it's about. I'm thinking about doing a barbecue here soon for we all can pull up and summer times here, my homie. Said actually, nah. Check it out. I used to talk about this shit all the time, but when I talk about this shit, something always happens with my channel. Somebody flags it. People be trying to rage bait people. They try to rage bait people into these conversations where they can actually flag for abusive language, and I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm not gonna do it. If you know my channel, you know my thoughts on different things. You know where I stand on different things. Um, you just know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just understand everybody has different beliefs, and you know, and I'm not gonna get rage baited into that shit. Because last time my channel got struck. I got homies that see the beautiful aspect about real homies. People they might have different opinions, but we don't. That's not our main focus in life to be just tripping off that shit. Everybody got different opinions, and some of my real homies they don't even agree with some of the stuff I agree with. But we ain't never gonna trip off that shit. We don't even talk about that shit. What's the use? You know, we don't talk about that shit towards each other because everybody has a different opinion. Um, how out of the way from what up, Wyoming? How you doing? Shout out to Wyoming. What was the influence that LA had on Denver? I would have to say this, bro. Like, so back in the 80s, when the crack epidemic hit out here, bro, in Colorado, a lot of LA fools came out here, like a lot of OGs from Cali, they came out here. So, they came out here to make money. They set up in Aurora, like big time Aurora. And there was a lot of them OGs that came out here to make bread, homie. So of course, when they're making money and they're like kind of delivering to the streets, a lot of fools are gonna be rooted to that shit. So hell yeah, a lot of Cali fools came to the town. But then again, in my neighborhood though, a lot of times in my neighborhood, we just kind of was East Side babies, and it was more West Coast because that's just how the West Coast was. But we rock with the Lokes, so there's a lot of keyways. I didn't really see Daw moves in the hood at all. There was no Daw moves. It was all keyway. So, but in the same sense, when you grow up over there, it's just the normal. It was not like we were saying, hey, California, because a lot of homies they didn't put it out there like they were even influenced by Cali like that. Like in a sense because of politics, but at the same time, it was just an East Side thing. So yeah, that's just kind of how that was. That's downright, Rebecca. Keep preaching. The real problem is life. Yup, it really is. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, my boy Brian? Time to get the day started. Let's go, man. Time to touch them goals. Um, but like I said, man, majority of all of our influences was West Coast though. Like when I was growing up, it was all West Coast. We had the same type of aura, bro. Fools was rocking Jerry curls and Dickie suits and Chuck Taylors, and used to have fools that put on the whole Dickie suit with the hood spray painted on the shit, bro. Go to the park and have the whole everybody have their shit on their Dickie suits, and we didn't do Timberland boots. There was no Timberland boots. There was no big old puffy New York jackets. Like we didn't do that shit. Everybody out here mainly listened to the West Coast too. You know, um, did y'all also? Yeah, a lot of food because there's I mean there is like rolling 60s out here, A Tray Gangsters, East Coast Cribs, Compton Crib Riders, Five Deuce Broadways. There's 40s, 100s, Harlem's is out here. You got Gear Gang out here. You got Skyline Paul Rue, Crenshaw Mafia, Cedar Block Paul Rue. You got 18th Street that was like more in Pueblo, Sureños, more in like the southern Colorado. Northern Colorado well, that's more like northern Colorado, but you had a lot of influences because, like I said, the streets got flooded with the crack epidemic, homie, and it was just like a gang of lokes. Because Crippin hit Denver before Bloods, and they came out here thick, you know. LA, yup, LA gears, yup. I feel you. I was in many bangs for laughing, and a life told me one day, be careful. Hell yeah, bro. Because they didn't want to see food smile. They didn't want to see food smile. They were like, bro, you going home? You're going home in 2 weeks? You're not smiling. It was Dickie suits. Yeah, Chuck Taylor's, my boy. Hell yeah. And that's what I'm saying. We didn't really say, cuz fools even in the hood, they wouldn't be like, that's that Cali shit. We East Side babies. That's what we do, is that East Side living. So it was just the norm in the hood. But that was more of the West Coast feel. But we didn't look at that like that was some California shit. It was East Side Denver. Like we didn't even know what that even meant. You know? I'm Cedar, Colorado, have a place called Manados. Oh shit. Where's that at? That's crazy, bro. Hell yeah. Shout out to them. My lady is a big believer, and it's true for faith. It's really hard for me whenever the storm comes. Not, but let me explain something to you, my brother. When you have a calling on your life, when you have a calling on your life, bro, you're gonna always, and this is why I say a calling, because you believe, but you have different things going on in your life, but you were installed with belief and faith, right? So when you have that, you're always gonna be attacked with doubts. It happens with all of us, the best of us, bro. Um, but just know that there's a calling on your life where you didn't get deluded and say, "Oh, there's no real. I don't believe in this either." You got to understand that there's a play on your mind, homie. You're gonna go through trials and tribulations to try to make you and break you. You know, you got to keep striving for what's the truth. So that's just, don't ever give up. You lose the war, you lose the battle when you give up, bro. You got to just bounce back, homie. Just like bounce back, like, I'm about to take this shit on. Be a bull, homie, because a bull, it'll go into a storm with its horns, homie. Don't be a sheep and run. Like, go into that storm and be like, homie, I'm fighting for what's the real. Like, that's how you just gotta have that mindset, homie. Oh, okay, okay. Shit, bro, you are younger. I remember when the movie Colors dropped after had all the Cali gangs. Hell yeah, I mean I seen Colors too. That's a bigger part of our politic. You know what I'm saying? Um, well, by the horn, it's the only way. Hell yeah, bro. You have to, man. Shit, bro, you are younger. I remember when the movie Cutters dropped. Right after that, all the Cali gangs, the cops had all the theaters on lock. Oh hell yeah, Colors was the big. It was a big movie. That was like the first. That kind of was like the first depiction of all that. Definitely. When I'm saying, kind of what I'm saying in that sense, like our neighborhood, bro, we didn't even look up to certain neighborhoods. So even when Cali fools try to come to the hood, they got pushed out the hood. It was Denver time. Like even our Crippen was Denver blocks. Because when you go to like Crippen, there's different cars in Crippen. We didn't None of the homies banged any Cali hoods at all. They didn't bang neighborhoods. They didn't bang gangsters. They banged 30 block East Side Denver. It was not, we're from neighborhood, we're from gangsters. Even when you go to prison, even when you go to prison, we don't ride under anything but Denver. We don't ride with any car but Denver. You know. I had a run in high school. That's the aspect. Even like on the compounds out here, on the compounds, homie. You got East Side Denver crippin', and then you got California politics. There's not been a yard ever, homie, that Cali had the keys over any Denver fool. Like it was Denver. It was Denver. You had all the 30 block boys. You got all the 30 Avenue homies, East Side Denver project babies. And for the most part, they hold the keys over every yard. And then you'll have a separation between different different cars. Like you want sometimes the homies don't mess with any type of West Side foods or Colorado Springs or Pueblo. It's just East Side Denver. So there's a big separation in that shit. So yeah, when you think about that shit, bro, like you go to every city gonna have a different type of politic, even if it's from rooted from different aspects of maybe the land or certain neighborhoods. But fools adapt their own identity in their states. You know, typical big reality by way of the universe. Giving back to what you're putting up. They all watched over me. Oh, because my older bro was at Super OG. Hell yeah. Shout out to the infos, man. Salute to that. Salute to them blocks, bro. Like, you're always going to have some real ones. Get him, Mac. You always gonna have one of them dudes that they'll come in and just say they think that by saying a million comments, like I'm just gonna talk to him. I'm at a point, bro. If I just see a person spamming, I just overlook it, bro. I don't even talk. I won't even address that shit because it's like, bro, what is the point of what is the point of you even saying anything right now? You know. So in the Denver metro, Aurora and Denver, right? You have a borderline. You got Yosemite and Colfax. Aurora adopted the LA gangbanging, right? Aurora. All the hoods from Aurora. Every hood was in Aurora. And that was a lot of LA fools. Once you get on the other side of Yosemite, Colfax and Yosemite, it's all Denver. Denver original hoods. Because what we tend to forget, Denver, before Crips and Bloods even hit, they had original hoods in Denver. Like before Crips and Bloods hit Denver, there was already gangbanging. You had OG hoods. So everything in Denver, for the most part, is original Denver. Everything in Aurora is more LA. Everything in Montbello, you're gonna have LA. That's the separation. What people forget is that for a long time, Aurora and Denver, they didn't even like each other. A lot of Aurora fools and Denver fools didn't even get along. So that's the separation. The Denver, the Denver homies, they banged more Denver hood. Like that's what they did. Denver Metro banging. Aurora and Montbello, that's where all the LA fools were. What up with it, Big Jeeper? What's good? What you found? So that's kind of how you can know the separation on things, you know? If it makes their day to put something random in the chat, you're giving them happiness for the day. Hell yeah. Shout out to you, my brother, Big Mac. You know. Yeah, it's like he had something funny at first and then just started being a dick. I went to East. Oh yeah, yeah. Shout out to East High School, my brother. East High School, man. That was a big aspect when I was growing up. It was like a big sport thing. They had a lot of sports people over there. When you were locked up, did you ever hear anything about LA? Lower rap? I didn't. I didn't. Like there was a lot of natives like in prison too, but they were like brothers. Like they kind of just stuck together as the brothers, the natives. You know, a lot of them. But then again, too, there was a lot of natives that stuck to politicking too. They didn't really do the sweat lodge or none of that. You know, but for the most part, the natives had like a car. They were all brothers. You know. Are those contacts or you just got cool eyes? Yeah, no, they're just regular eyes, bro. They're just like cool eyes. This stuff right here cools them off. So that's just kind of how that's broken down, you know. Regular eyes. They just some regular shit, you know. It's just regular eyes, cool eyes, regular eyes. He said they're just regular eyes. Heck yeah, my partner has similar eyes and it's rare apparently. That's it. You know what's crazy is that these like a lot of sense there's a lot of sensitiveness to the eyes though. You know, it's a cool color. But when allergy season hits, it's like my eyes just are like hella sensitive to light. They itch a lot, like heat. When that cotton starts hitting the Colorado air, my eyes puff up. And I think it's just because the color makes it hella sensitive. When you see those eyes in the hood, it's Garcia family. You know, Garcia family, bro. All the Garcias had them. All my family had Garcias. Yeah, it's a Garcia thing. That's that Garcia life. What up, big no flex on? Shout out to the no flex, man. Salute. Salute to my brother. My salute, fam. Just getting up on this beautiful day. About to go touch some weight real quick. About to go knock out this little back routine. But yeah, nah. We have the yellow pollen and everything in Florida. It's awful for allergies. Yeah, that's just trash. Time to roll out. Have a great day, my brother. My high salute. Appreciate you pulling up, my bro. Salute to the family. Salute to all my good people out there, bro. Salute to the good people. The trolls gonna make the world go around. If you a weirdo, I hope you stub your toe today. You know what I'm saying? I hope you just I hope you're tired. I hope everything just is like crazy long day for you. You know, but there's always time. There's always room to change. There's always some room to change, man. You can change your life any day, any given day. You can change your life for real. No flex. To be real with you, man. You know, some people just their whole day is to just get up and just troll and just be the funny guy and be in a circus. But sometimes it gets to a point where it's like, bro, like you really got, Bozo the clown. You just got a nose. Your nose is like you got a red nose. You need to twist that shit. Like Bozo the clown. Like, did you run? Did you run with our family over on Alameda and Fez? Um, are you talking about Carissa? Are you talking about Carissa and her little brother June and all them? Do you know what I'm talking about? Trolls add up to watch time. Hell yeah, no, they do. They really do. It's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's that. Them was high school family. Yeah. It's how to send them my love. Yeah, that's the high school family. I know them from high school. They're all Garcias too, though. Hell yeah, I know all them. To be real with you, I used to go to their parties back in the day. They used to throw these big ass parties. They know me very well. You know, they know me like very very well. Shout out to I know, bro. Every stream I see all hate. Shit's annoying. Yeah, it does. It does definitely. But I I finally cracked the code to how to get paid off the shit too. So it comes with the territory. But I'll tell you like this. To be real with you, I'll tell you like this. I'm gonna get to a certain point, and I'm kind of just gonna go back to StreamYard for a minute. I'm gonna give these lives a rest, you know, and basically, I'm gonna go back to StreamYard, homie, and have like just a regular flow of things. Do you donate blood every 4 months to keep your red blood cells? Yeah, I do. I do. It makes me feel better too, you know. It makes me feel like a lot better when I donate blood. You know, you can stream subscriber only mode. Yeah, and if I do that, I'm gonna go back to StreamYard to be real with you, because like I do a StreamYard streams too, but you can do much more on StreamYard. You can do reaction videos, and you can be with your normal subs. So I want to do that on Vertical. Vertical, to be real with all you guys, I'm gonna be real. Vertical is just about getting subs. Like you gain subs on this shit. So, like I gain like 12 to 20 subs. Like 12 is probably the least. Every single live I do, I gain about 12 subs. So, it does build, but then you have to deal with just people saying the darnest things. The darnest things, buddy. You know? The crazy things. You guys are great. What up, brother? On all my time. I salute to you, my bro. Sub up to the channel, brother. Sub up to the channel. What up, big Jers? What's going on? What's good with the homies, homie? Program time. What's cracking with you, fam? I have a StreamYard. I do pay packages now, for real. Your eyes are gorgeous. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. God bless. God bless. Sub up to the channel. Hit the like, subscribe, share. We're on the road to 5,000. In the army, they made me donate blood because I'm on, I guess. I'm a universal donor. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's beautiful. And they make you like it's mandatory. Yeah. I donate on a Monday. I can tell my red blood cells count is getting high when my blood pressure starts creeping up. Yes, makes me feel a lot better, and it gives you a little energy. You know, it gives you a little energy. So, hey, y'all go donate some blood. If you do hard rhino streams, you can run ads. Oh shit, okay. Maybe I need to see that. You know, maybe I need to see that. Well, I really only started doing vertical lives off of a surprise. Like, I didn't even know I was going to vertical. And then I seen like the vertical lives jumped like so much. It was like crazy vertical lives. They jumped. They started cracking a lot. Then I started seeing how fast you can grow off a vertical live compared to any other type of live. So I said, damn, okay, and I utilized it like, but I'm getting to a point too, you know, with the vertical shit. Vertical lives kind of infiltrated my regular content, so I got a lot of trolls on comments now. It's like I never had that problem before, but it's because when people don't know what your channel's about and they're not coming in here with the greatest intentions, some of them people try to bleed your channel, you know. Kenya Martin versus Aaron Gordon versus Steve. Who's gonna win that fight? I'm going with Kenya Martin. That boy was a beast. He was a savage. That dude was a savage. Ooh. Should I do this? All my penitentiary homies, should I do this like a GURP? Should I crush this stuff and sniff it? That's what they did in the penitentiary. To everybody that's not in the pen that never went to prison, this is how people get high. This would be how people begin high. They crush these pills all the way down to powder and then they sniff it. Crazy, yeah, crazy stuff, man. So to make sure they select all, it automatically goes to personalized. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They will not get all the notifications unless all. Okay, okay, I dig it. Yeah, 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 for sure. See, we got to understand this shit too. We got to understand this shit too, right? I'm new to this shit. I'm more new to all this shit too, right? I'm learning just like everybody else is learning. I haven't cracked the matrix of YouTube because we could be doing a lot more, right? I'm just learning baby steps. It's one of them things I'm kind of just teaching myself. And Cali smoking that rose spray weed. What's good? How's that shit doing for you this morning, my brother? Let me break that Tylenol, big dog. You want to hit half of this? Let's go, bro. Let's get all zigged out. You know, I'm doing my due diligence. I'm literally doing my research work. All right, let's see. Got some beautiful in the pen they do, and they be smoking the little blunts, like it's like pinchers. Let me see real quick. You know what? I might just sip a cup of coffee before I go to this gym. I've learned too. I learned this shit. I've actually learned this shit that a lot of times I've learned this shit like a lot of times A lot of the time, these trolls, bro, they bounce from live to live and say the same shit to other people. Are we going to with you to the gym? Hell yeah, let's go. We're all gonna go to the gym together as a gym family. Yeah, a lot of these people go from live to live. They just go to live to live and say the same old shit on every single live. So they just troll like everybody, and that's not a good representation of who you are. If that's all you can do is troll, like if you can't have a conversation, you just don't have no people skills. All your whole thing is to troll everybody, so it's like that's not a good representation of who you are. I just suck the candy off the damn. Everyone's Glock be falling out on the bench. Oh, bro, 2 days ago, something happened to me like that. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Something happened to me like that. I got caught slipping and some shit fell. And I said, what the hell? And I had to play it off like, oh, did that just fall? Yeah. It was all bad, brother. I left about 10 minutes ago, drove across town and came back to this live, and we still talking about trolls. What do you want to talk about, buddy? What do you want to talk about since you don't like to talk about trolls? What do you want to talk about? What are we going to talk about in life? You know what I'm saying? Let's go off of Big Nate, OG Nate. What do you want to talk about, my brother? We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm just sipping a cup of coffee. Shout out to Nate, man. Who wants to talk about that weirdo shit? Nobody wants to talk about the Epstein files no more. If you so invested, go motherfucking do your due diligence and do a YouTube channel about that. I don't want to hear that shit no more, man. I'm tired of that shit. Everybody talking about that shit too. We keep hearing the same old shit over and over and over and over. We know who was on that shit. We know. Man, that's just beating a dead horse. What is your stance? Man, the queens need to be treated like queens. Forget all the woke shit. We don't care about the woke shit. Fuck a groupie. Like, don't get me started. I don't want to support no whores and all that shit. Be a queen. Have some morals, values. Clean up your life. Stop going to the club. Stop going to the club and leaving your kids at the house. Nobody can, like, stop having a body count. We don't want to hear that shit. You a slut. Like, don't get me started on that shit, man. The Nuggets. Respect, man. Just have some damn respect. Do you believe in equal rights? Hell yeah. When there's a female that puts in some work, equal rights. But you shouldn't just because you're a female, you shouldn't get catered to either. If you want equal rights, motherfucking step up. Stop crying about hard work and shit, bro. Like, if you want equal rights, step up and be a good person. Don't be out there thinking that just because somebody fought for that shit, now you get the benefit, man. Like, have respect. Oh, yeah, that's terrible. Afro Man won the case, bro. Afro Man won the case. Why are they trying to sue the homie? A lot of only one. Win Afro Man. Let's go. Afro Man's the homie. Like, people should get paid for their work. It doesn't matter if you're a female. It doesn't matter if you're a male. It matters for the hard work. If you put in work, get paid for your hard work. I don't want to hear because of a female and this and that. If you are doing work better than a dude, you deserve to get paid better than a dude. It shouldn't even be a question, homie. Well, I'll tell you this. These hands been a part of knockouts, so you know, these hands done put a lot of fools on their back, brother. So that's the aspect because like I'm talking about not just pockets. I'm talking actual sleep patterns, bro. Giving fools sleep problems. Going down like this, sliding down walls. Like you ever seen somebody just get cracked and just slide down a wall? Like shout out to Hydro Break Base. What it do? What's cracking with you, fam? He said I grew up across the street from Curtis. I know your mom. Yeah, I know you, my bro. I remember we used to be over there right next door to you guys. You used to work at the Young Creamery. Used to be with my cousins, Rapo Trues. Salute to the OG, man. Salute to the homie. Good morning, good morning. What's up with my Steel City homies? What's up with my Steel City homies? It's never too early for the chicken. You don't know what you know about chicken noodle soup. What you know about the chicken noodle soup, brother? Shout out to y'all, man. God bless. Watching from Pueblo. What up with the Steel City homies, man? I believe the creamery closed. You said right. Now the creamery's still open, bro. They just got different. They got different chefs and shit. Man, so you gotta understand something, bro. You gotta understand something about me. I'm an old soul at heart, homie. I'm a old soul. The man provides, right? And let me get into this, man. I believe as a man, you should be a provider of your household. You should be a protector of your household. That's my beliefs. I honestly believe the woman is the nurturer of the household. I don't believe women women should have been pushed in this aspect to go out there and do a lot of hard jobs and all this shit. If they wanted to, let them. But I believe as a man, you should provide. And I don't believe that the system should have took all kinds of men out the household and gave this shit called welfare. Even though welfare, my mom was on welfare. But it destructed our household, homie, because our father figures were out the household. So when we're talking about all this aspect of the rights and equal rights and all this, like whatever you do, just do it with the utmost passion, right? I'm just old with the old heart. Hell yeah, it's beautiful to be that. There's nothing wrong with that either. Hell yeah, I like Maxwell. There's nothing wrong with having the aspect of the old school soul, the old school thought process. What's killing our whole life is everybody's too sensitive. There's a lot of people that are sensitive. Everybody gets offended by everything. Everything people do offends you. Like me talking to you like this offends you because you just feel like I'm being mean to you. Yes, they are. Like, let's be real. Like, men to children, especially, is important. But when you have the system talking to the mothers and saying, you don't need a man, you don't need a dude in your life, that is such a fucking weird ass mindset, bro. You do. You need both of the parents in the household, bro. Especially to teach, because a woman can't teach a boy how to be a man. A man can't teach a woman how to be a woman. You need both of the parents. The food chops got dumped on the stills. It called, oh shit, what the hell? Oh hell no. What part of the game is that? What part of the game is that? Bronco gang, let's go, man. Big Bronco gang in this bitch. But I gotta say I'm original Curtis Park. But I see you talk about the East Side. I was originally East Side Diamond, 31 South Street. Hell yeah, my brother is where we grew up and we bang was. Hey, you know what? Maybe one day, hey, I'm gonna get at you. I'm gonna get at you. Like I'm gonna try to get at you, bro, in a DM. Shit, maybe we can all sit down, bro, and do a collab or some shit. You know, like that would be dope, homie, to have some old school like history, homie. I love that type stuff. You know, bro. One of the biggest reasons Steel City almost got him. I know that's right. I know that's right. Cause you can't walk away from that shit either. That shit is stamped. Stamped. You ain't never gonna be able to live that down. You call the laws. I was telling the homie the yesterday. There's no reason to call the laws. The only bro, let me tell you, if there's a kid being touched, you gonna write on that person and hopefully that fool goes to jail. A chomo touching kids and all that shit, you gonna slap that fool, sock that fool up, and hopefully he does go to jail. Chomos are pieces of shit, bro. They deserve to be on Fremont yards and all that shit. They deserve to die, you know? But I don't, I try to stay eliminated out of that shit, bro, because I don't talk to cops myself. You know, I don't. That's one thing I just don't do. This is no excuse for a guy to leave a woman who's pregnant and have to raise. Hell nah. And if if you're that mindset, you creating these babies, bro, and you do that off of your own accordance, you are a weirdo, bro. To me, I believe that shit too. If you're responsible enough to make babies, homie, and you do it because you just don't want to have a responsibility, you a stupid ass motherfucker for that shit too. Like take care of your responsibilities, homie. Like real shit. Cause like you don't know how detrimental that is to a kid. The problem with these parents is that they be playing this emotional game because they want to get back at their baby's dad or their baby's mom. So they're all mad at each other. So they don't know that don't just that affects the kids, bro. That affects the kids. It's not about you guys. It's about the kids at the end, you know? So it's like for real, yeah, yeah. The pizza place, Idaho Springs look cool. Was a footwork. Damn. Oh, what are they having out there, my brother? Be a real man and handle your business. That's all I can say, bro. Like I don't know. I never knew my biological father. He never put the effort, and that's a sad situation because like you don't know how much we missing. As a young boy, I was raised by my mom. My mom raised me, and she could never. She did everything to love me, but she couldn't raise me and my brother. Like, you want to know. I know this sounds weird, but you want to know why I got so much emotion in the shit? Because my mom, she was built off emotion. I learned emotion by her. And sometimes that got me in trouble because I literally let emotion overtake me. Half of the reason why I acted out in life because I had a lot of emotion because I was raised by my mother. If I was raised by a father and had that stern, oh, bro, you're not going to do that shit. There's consequences like talking to me. I would have never went probably to prison. I probably would have played sports, but not having a father figure. I went to the very next and it was the hood, you know? Damn, homie. So they're about to indict some shit. That's crazy work, bro. But at least it's being exposed because now he gonna have to have a target on his back, bro. That's crazy. See, you play with fire, you get burned. You know, mothers of my nephews was like she had a couple of dogs for children. Makes me mad. Damn. That's crazy, bro. Mind blowing. I would love to talk to you. I got some street story history. Yeah, I need an incredible OG, bro, to come chop it up. Like that would be actually dope. Cause I remember you. I was just a kid though. Nicole, right? Your wife's Nicole, right? You guys live right next door to us. Like we used to go to your house as kids. Damn, that's crazy, bro. That's some old school history, like old school shit. Now you talk about original East Side babies. These people were history, the East Side. Stay blessed, my brother. Ma, I salute. Shout out to you, my brother. Ma, I salute. Away from a pregnant woman, she's probably better off not to have him around. Oh yeah, no, for sure, for sure. But imagine this: if you guys could co-parent with each other and be and teach this beautiful creation, morals and values, and you had the household together. Imagine how strong that could be. But everybody's so quick to leave. Everybody be quick to leave, you know? And then everybody's emotions are involved with it. And now you're playing, I don't like my baby's dad. I don't like my baby's mom. So let's just hate each other. Let's keep the babies away. Let's not go visit. Like, come on, we got to stop doing that shit. It's on both sides of the parents too. Cause I know like even my brother's baby's moms, they play with the kid's life because they hate my brother because he's moved on and married. You can't do that shit, bro, either. Like, we got, it just affects the kids, man. My parents for staying there for me. Hell yeah. I didn't know my dad for like 7 to 10 years. Damn. My mom raised me as well until I decided to get in contact with my dad. He actually became a better person, but not having my pops around messed us up, bro. That's the only reason why I started gangbanging. And I didn't, and then my dad got out of prison and I was about to get close to that fool and he got killed, homie. My pops got killed when I was 16. So it's just like, and I always think about that shit. If I had a pops in my life, I would have learned how to work. I would have went to school because that dude he would have been on my case. Like this is what it is to be a man. You gotta build moral and character. I went down prison. I went to prison when I was 18. I was catching cases in juvenile because everything around me was toxic, bro. You know? Logic, there's a time and place for everything. Hell yeah, not real shit. There is though, there's a time for everything. I don't know, man. I should have checked it out. Yeah, not for real. Oh, you should have. That would have been dope. That would have been dope. I'm from the west side, but grew up on the E and got members from the east side and got found from north and obviously, yeah, because you a Colorado baby, homie. We're all family. Everybody's family. Like I know fools from the west side that are family, east, north, south. Like I got family from every side. When you're a Colorado baby, you're gonna have ties to every hood. You know. I can't help rep the west. That's my name. Oh, it's the name. Hell yeah! Shout out to the west side. Shout out to my west side homies, man. I even hit the west side for you, man. Shout out to the west side. So much turmoil between broken families is still sad. Kind of why I don't have kids. Amen to that, man. At least you know, At least you know. Like, it's probably better. But I say it like this too. We're living in the world, bro. Like, come on, Rodders. We're living in a world where there's nothing, everything goes nowadays. Do you want, never mind. I'm not even going to get into that. I was going to say some shit, man. But that should get everybody just in an uproar. And I'm trying to have a good workout when I go to this gym. My mom and dad both hated each other and still do, but they still work their ass off. Hell yeah, bro. You're a better person for that shit, man. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for the loss. Yeah. Yeah, but it comes with that street life too. It's just the street life, man. It's taking out our families like pandemics. Our kids had us both growing up, and now they are in love and marriages too. Hell yeah, it teaches them, right? It teaches them like it's a domino effect. You grow up around two parents, you're gonna have respect for your marriage and aspect. You're gonna have respect. My mom, she taught me good shit. She taught me how to. My mom, for a minute, I didn't have respect for women. To be real with you, like if I gotta break this down, I was probably the most disrespectful person towards women because all my family members, they all just were disrespectful. Like it was common to be disrespectful to women. But my mom, just seeing my mom and my sisters, like what they went through with different dudes, I hated that shit, bro. I socked up my sister's dudes. I socked up her husbands. And then I thought about it. If I have a daughter and my daughter's getting hands put on her, I would literally kill somebody for that shit, bro. So I had to change my mindset. Plus, I got a wife now too, you know? And I learned to actually have respect and love for my wife and just her going through what she goes through, you know? So it's just a thing, man. My birth fat father took off. Damn. I mean, that's a cold shot, man. That's a cold reality right there, you know? Best friend to go to ice cream. They never came back. Damn. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, you know? We live and learn, but it makes people stronger. All that thing makes a person stronger at the end of the day, you know? Hello, hello. God bless. Shout out to everybody. I would have given anything to grow up with my dad. Honesty, honesty, and being real with you. Me too. Me too. You know? All it did for me is to know, take care of my babies, be in my babies' lives. Don't let the streets overtake me. That's my number one responsibility is the babies. You know? That's the only thing I can say. Like I will not have some babies and not be in their lives. Like it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do everything in my possibility. I'm from Southwest Georgia. What up? What is big Southwest? Salute, salute. Good morning, Miss Amy. How you doing, sis? That's very true. God bless everybody. I had I have had a really bad week. Damn, what happened with you? What's going on? Really sucks for the kids left behind though. My mom decided me as a youngster out of the house. Damn. That's a hard responsibility too. Like, ooh, yeah, it's getting active in the low. Right now, heads on swivel. Damn, my brother knocking. Damn, that's a scary feeling, bro. When you know fools is watching shit. You know, I kind of domino effect back to like that's why I'm glad I don't even kind of participate in anything because once that shit once the feds get involved, they're gonna kick everybody's door in, and then that's when they start building cases and folks. You see the real come out. You see who's real, who's not. I'm just glad I don't deal with that shit no more, man. Right there is like a that's a scary time, bro. Because they feel like they have cases on people. I couldn't imagine losing my dad, my mom lost her dad and fucking destroyed her. Yeah, I never understand that. That was one of the biggest reasons why I kind of at first was like I used to ask God like why would you take my pops? You know, I was mad at God for a long time for that stuff. But shout out to the Lord, man. He made me a stronger person. My boyfriend's ex took his daughter. Damn, that's crazy, Rebecca. Oh no, I will not put up with physical abuse. That's a bad thing too, man. I don't think abusive. I think nobody should be abusing each other. Raise me along. I have had mad respect for both females and males. Hell yeah, no, you have to. You know, not to judge me, but I was always told, even by my female companion, like compete female people I knew, if a female puts their hands on you, doesn't that's when they cross the line. But you got to understand something. I mean, it will be one of the days that you get so angry and you go overboard with some shit and actually do something and that person's life get taken because we don't, as men, we don't know how strong we are, bro. You know, that's why you got to gain your thoughts, bro. You can hit, like, we don't know, especially when we're mad. You one hit, bro, will literally, you could kill somebody with one hit. It's like, that's not, and then if you, like, I just don't understand fools beating females. Like, I seen it. Back in the day, there was people that were around me that did it around me, and I used to think that shit was normal. I know y'all probably judging me or whatever, but I used to think that shit was normal. You know, but my wife, she taught me how to be more gentle and understanding. You know, and it'd be that one time you do something wrong, homie, and you kill somebody behind just being so mad. You got to walk away from that shit, bro. You know, when you've been through physical abuse, it takes a toll on mentality. Hell yeah. But and I'm preaching to the women, and I got sisters and nieces. If let me tell you something, homie. If a man puts his hands on you, right, there's no reason to stay with that shit, bro. Fuck all that, because you're giving the door open to that shit. You should be leaving the first time he puts his hands. I don't care about love or none of that shit. Like, to be real with y'all, if he puts his hands on you, your ass need to be leaving. Don't be staying. Oh, I love him. He's gonna change. Fuck all that, because he ain't. That's not changing. There's nothing gonna change. I mean, and if you put yourself in that predicament over and over and over, it kind of becomes a thing where now it's like you didn't learn your lesson, bro. You gonna wait till this fool kills you? You don't want to disrespect, but it happens, and you learn, man. And fathers should have been the ones in the place. Amen to that, bro. Yes, I'm good. They have their ups and downs. They go in the house. Let me see. They learn enough to work full time. I went to school to become. Damn, that's good. They learn from that shit. They go in the house. Let's go, San Diego, man. Chula Vista was cracking. Georgia in the house. Let's go, Big Georgia. Salute to the family, man. How many pagans do you? I don't even know what that. You asked me that last time, my brother. Um, to any human being out there that if you having any doubt about yourself, you are so much more important. Hell yeah, let's go. Hell yeah, you are, man. You don't even understand how you might be impression and be the most passionate, impressionable person, and you have some kind of effect on another person. Your mom is a true East Side OG. I got love for her because of her. Me and Nicole went to church. Amen to that. My mom's still going strong too, man. I don't know if you chop it up with my mom on Facebook, but she be in here. She always talks highly. We all reminisce. The East Side, and if you ain't been to the East Side lately, bro, you would like trip out. You would trip out. And to people, this is real East Side talking right here because this goes back to 80s and 90s and the 70s, and these are real East Side families from the East Side. Um, True. My ex had the mindset, if I can't have you, nobody will. That's a crazy mindset too. Crazy mindset. I got married at 18. My husband from Mexico. July will be 43 years. We've been married. Congratulations. What was your key to being married that long? Damn, that's a long time. 43 years. What was the what was your key? Like, what was the main thing that kept you guys together? I won't hit a dude or chick, but I will hit. I mean, that's wild. That's the crazy aspect, my brother. Oh, dang, dang, damn. 43, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. She talk about back in the day, I got abducted. Damn. Or that's why I was trying to go file my, I don't know what number, registration order. It was obviously did not good. Damn, you got kidnapped, bro? What the hell? I'm gonna roll. Salute to you. Shout out to you guys. Salute. Appreciate you guys. Exactly. They need to realize once it happens, it won't happen again. And it does get worse. Shout out to, yeah, it does. Love from Michigan. I'm not from there, but living in, okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. I was in Grand Rapids, man. I actually went to Grand Rapids one day. Me and my wife went out there for a glass burning thing. Grand Rapids, you know, it was a beautiful place. Like, I love that place. I liked it because where it was, and it's beautiful out there. It's a different vibe than Colorado. Um, Never been in an actual relationship because every girl I tried to make it with was, you know. But you have see, this is the thing is, Mac, you're young, bro. Don't focus in so much on that shit, bro. Focus in on yourself first, because people be rushing into trying to be in love and all this shit, bro. And you got to focus in on yourself, like. You got to make yourself better first. You know, that relationship shit. And you need to focus in on God, bro. Like making God your foundation of your relationship when it's all boiled down to it, you know? Hell yeah, nah, I feel it, man. I try to. I'm trying to wake up myself. You know, like I tried. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know that these morning lives, you know, I know sometimes it gets people ready for the day. So I'm gonna continue to do it, you know. But it's one of them things I'm learning how to do lives better too now. I'm learning how to actually conduct these lives better for the people. Nah, hell yeah, Mac. You know, for sure. I mean, you got to be good for yourself, bro. You know, everybody asks us about a marriage. I want to get married, and people be asking about that. And then there's a lot of people that are just against marriage at all, but it's because of just what's going on in the world, and people see that, you know, the divorce rate and all this. They don't want to get married, bro. But it's one of them things, bro. Like that's a different type of commitment too. People don't be taking that shit. They don't take that for real. They don't have, you know, they don't have no real intents to really try to work that out. What up? What is, man? Salute. How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good this morning. I'm chilling. How you doing today? Does anyone really know what we are doing? We all fall short. We all fall short. Fall short of the glory of God, man. You know, like every anyone here experience a home invasion by a biker? Damn, my mom's boyfriend was the wrong crowd. Now I suffer the memories. You got post dramatic disorder, bro. That's a hard one right there too, man. That's a hard reality too. So, dude, just say we're scrolling through YouTube. Have a blessed day. God bless you, my homie. Hey, y'all hit the sub, like, share, subscribe, all of it. Appreciate you. Thanks a lot, man. I passed my drug test Monday. Watch you help me quit trees. Ooh, congratulations, my brother. You know, congratulations to that shit. Nice. You get a new job? You got a new job coming too, right? I've been married. I've been married for six. The best investment I. Well, yeah, homie. Like, come on, Rada. Because you found a person that you could rock with. And I'm not talking about this worldly mindset. You got a person that actually rocks with you, and she actually genuinely has love. That's a person you're gonna ride with, you know. So that's like, and if you've been a part of any type of lifestyle, that's your main foundation right there. Now you ain't got to worry about any other shit. Like what's there to worry about? You got a person that's gonna rock with you through the thick, the storms, bad times, the good times. That's God's creation. That's real life shit. What up, Big Blue Loke? Salute to the family, man. Where you been, my Rada? Hell yeah. If you don't have a solid foundation, you got nothing. Foundation is everything. Foundation is the most important thing in everything you do. Foundation. You know, like who wants to have a crumbled foundation? Have a good foundation for yourself. But it takes time sometimes to get that foundation. I experienced a home invasion by the cops. Damn, the cops had it out for you, bro. He said by the popos. That's craziness. What did they get? What did they jack you for? Did they jack you for some shit? I moved to Flint to live with my girlfriend. She's in college. She changed me for real. I'm from South Michigan, originally close to Indiana. I was out in Gary, Indiana, and I was out in South Bend, Indiana, man. I went to both of them places. I lived out in South Bend for a little bit. Makes it hard to relax, like uh, like my like I continue to stay awake past when I should be sleeping. How yeah, like we got to get our rest, man. We got to get our rest. That's where we rejuvenate at. The fuck does PTSD even do? You say a firework, and you automatically nah. So PTS, really, to be truthful, it's in the nervous system, homie. It's not like your body gets programmed to shit. When you got PTSD, you hear your body sends these nerves, and it makes you actually have a panic attack. Like it's not just your mind; it's in your nervous system. Shit just makes you just kind of like you'll get your mind to start being like, "Damn, bro, what the fuck is that?" It sucks because it's like it just triggers shit in your body, bro. You know, it's more of a mental thing. It's more of like in your nervous system type shit. Like you literally just feel something in your body. It's like when you go, if you gangbang and you go to somebody's hood, you get a feeling in your stomach. Like it's like your stomach starts turning. You actually feel this. Your body feels it. Our marriage like a business partnership. Hell yeah, good foundation. Good foundation. And you gotta learn to, you gotta learn to roll with it like a foundation, a business. You ride in that business. Beautiful. It's for real, a bitch. I got hit by a car. hmm I prayed to God. He saved me. I came across the street to hear her. Sometimes without it, fucking me up. Yeah, bro. I never realized I had PTSD till now, and I try to do measures to actually give me peace. But any loud sounds outside, bro, I'm like on edge. So if I hear like people being loud, I'm like, it just triggers back to like loud rowdiness, and then prison. I'm like, oh, who the fuck's outside? What are they doing? It gets you like all riled up in the nervous system. I don't know what I'm doing, amen. Shout out to you, man. God bless you. Is marriage an asset, or because 11 years now and my wallet's still empty? I hear that shit too. But I see it like this, man. If you got somebody that's really genuine to you, you gonna want to share that. It doesn't even matter. Like money's materialistic. You can get money back. You can get money back. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it comes and goes. Good morning, Big Miguel. Shout out to you. The PTSD from getting hit by a car was the time I got here. Yeah. Boom boom. Body reacts before you do. Hell yeah, my body, man. I hate that shit. Cause my stomach turns every time I go somewhere. I got PTS because so I have an abusive roommate living with me. He used to be in my house every day. And I remember taking white girls from Wee Ridge to the Nutty so they could see the zoo. What the fuck? Oh hell no! This fool's crazy, bro. They have PTSD too. Over that gunshot before others, the sound of your door moving, the window motor idle sound will put you on edge. Real shit, not real shit. I feel like I got PTS from Uncle Sam, making me wake up every day and paying taxes. Hell yeah, and I feel that too. PTS is like whole body experience. If you put your dog and your girl in your trunk, who do you think would be happier to see you? Hell yeah, Doberman loyalty. My best friend just came home. He be locked down for 20 now. He a Muslim now. He told me Allah save him. He talks to people he heard when he was dumb and stupid. Well, whatever helps a person. It's all about change, man. What are you doing with your E? Control who? Boom. I feel like everyone got PTSD, homie. It's just the way we handle it makes you a better person. Yeah. Yeah. It really is, man. It's about handling different things, definitely. You know. That's why do you think for myself, bro, you know me. Why do you think I'm the most peace I try to be the most peaceful person in the world. I try to be motivating because I try to deal with just being a person that just kind of conducting myself aggressive, and that's my only thing that medicates me. Gym, being a gym rat, homie, and being a person in the gym that medicates. That's a medicated thing, and trying to figure out how to have a peace of mind on the outskirts out here. Like this Iraq dude told me the dogs keep you from going to heaven. What? Yeah, that's why I can't mess with it, bro. We messing with puppies. I mess with puppies. I like puppies more than people. You know what I'm saying? I got tired of the fighting. Told my dad at the age of 16 to get on. We still here listening out. Yeah, man. Let's go. Salute. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, I just showed up at my first job. Y'all guys have a great day. God bless you, my brother. Salute the riders, man. If you new here, man, hit the like, subscribe, share, notification bell. Shout out to all you guys. Yeah, but nah, I'm about to get to this little gym too. I low key feel like my Medicaid the best scary than PTSD. I feel that too, bro. Not real talk. All right, let me get my stuff together. I'm about to head to this young gym. Gym love. All right. Oh shit. All right. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to everybody. Got home day. He's arguing again. I said, if that's all you're here for, get the fuck out, man. I was scared as hell. Damn, what did you guys get to tripping for, man? What y'all get to tripping for? Damn, that's wild. Hope you get it together. I don't know. This is what I ask you guys, right? Let me ask you guys, like, because you guys got some good insight. How do you guys deal with everyday form of type of like real shit? And I want a real answer from you guys. How do you guys deal with like everyday type of disrespect in society? Because people in society, they tend to not know that they're disrespectful. And for me, my action is to just put hands on people. And I'm trying to get away from like always feeling like that has to be the answer. How do you guys, as normal people, how do you deal with that shit? What is your guys's actions when it comes down to that shit? He was still much more capable of beating the fuck out of me, but I was angry. Yeah, anger will take you over that, man. Anger will take you over that. Like, how do y'all deal with that shit? How do you deal with being in traffic and somebody just cuts you off, homie? My initial is to chase the motherfucker down and pull that fool out the car. But you can't do that, you know. I learned to thumbs down some assholes in the car. Works better than flip. Okay, okay, okay. Uh, ignore people. But how do you ignore all disrespect though? Like, is it just like something you've been doing since you were young? So, give me some advice for a person that been a person that deals with shit in anger and physical like for 30 plus years of my life. How do you go? What's the tools to that shit? Just ignoring people? How do you ignore that? I don't know, man. Because you got to understand, in prison, when you go to prison, you don't ignore. You can ignore. Because if you ignore everything in prison, you're gonna become a prison victim. So you got to fight over that shit. And I spent a big chunk of my time in prison. You know. Let's see what the homie said. Makes you mad. I started thinking. I connect my energy to it. Drains your soul. Oh shit. Okay. Every time. So I think it's low-minded and easy to get mad. I could see that. I can honestly see that. I think prison messes us up more because we just like in prison you can't let slide. If you let one thing slide, people are gonna think that they can actually disrespect, and then that's not a good thing in prison. So it's just like trying to deal with that shit, you know. I used to be like that. I've learned how to understand what people are going through. So let me ask you a question, and not to be mean. Do you think because people go through things that it's an excuse for stupidity? You know, because a person's going through some shit, you think that they just are allowed to be stupid? And it's an honest question. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. You know what I'm saying? But it's like people
People be so sheltered, bro. They don't even know when they're disrespecting you, and nobody's ever told them anything. So they continue to just disrespect. And that's just kind of how the new generation is. And people out there, till they get punched in their mouth, they don't really know there's consequences. And I guess maybe that's the mindset right there that I just have to get, you know, have to get past. Disrespect is taken, not given. You can't put weight on other people's words. Oh, I feel you. I feel what you're saying right there. I feel what you're saying. You breathe and say, Jesus, take the wheel. Amen to that. Amen to that. I feel that. I feel that. That's real shit right there. You just got to think before you do. You don't want to go back to prison. Amen to that, too. I don't. I definitely don't want to go back to prison. You breathe and say, Jesus, the will. Well, I already got criminal records, so I'll be the one going to jail. Ooh, that's actually smart, too, man. Why you go to prison? Well, I went to prison for being a fool that never thought about anything, and there was a person that got hurt. There was a gun involved, and they try to give me life sentence. Don't ignore knowledge. Be like, yeah, I'm mad as fuck. Maybe I should let them know if I can, depending on how much of a problem it feels. But see, that's my problem. I don't have skills like in public. Like I go from being peaceful to just going off the edge in 5.2 seconds. I could be peaceful, and then you'll think that I'm just crashing out. So I don't have a balance, I don't have a balance to be real with you. Yeah, I gotta handle your business inside, unfortunately. Mm, damn. Understandable. No, not an excuse. Just because they don't have control doesn't mean you don't. Ooh, that's the realest shits right there, bro. I'm gonna take that today. That's real right there. I feel that. I feel that. Okay. Okay. Kids lose their shit because they don't have emotion control. And we were just talking about that, right? I was raised by my mom, homie. I didn't have really a father figure, so I have a lot of emotion. I'm gonna be real with you. And I'm barely learning how to be mature at 40 years old. I'm 40 years old, but I was raised with emotion. My mom taught me a lot of passion and emotion. And I think because my father, he didn't really, there was not a father figure, bro. I learned years that no one is gonna put me back to where I don't want to be. I could dig that. I could dig that. Everyone is going through something. Mother is cancer. Damn. Do I go around, man? Nope. I've learned smiling and being positive makes me feel better. Amen to that. I agree with you. I totally agree with you. See, I'm taking all this shit in. I'm actually absorbing this shit today. I needed this shit because, like, I'll be going through so much mental shit. Society is expecting you to lose your shit, ended up in jail again. Some people that they can't get to you. Yeah, that's all. I feel that too. I feel like you have to break the mold. It's just hard, bro, because I think when a person goes into prison at a young age and then you're in there for a long time, you just kind of get programmed into how doing shit like a certain way. That's the edge you got to work on, homie. Thank God you're not a lifer, OG. Amen to that. I agree with you. I agree with you tremendously, bro. Like real shit. Your limit switch is broken, homie. Your limit switch is broken. I feel that too. You're the man. Salute, salute. I appreciate you guys, man. Then there's top of the mountain. I see my father do that shit so often, but also learn emotionally from my mom. Damn, it's crazy, yeah. And I love my mom, bro. Like my mom, she was so strong and shit, but she had a lot of emotion. And I learned like a lot of emotion from mom. I got my mom right here, Rana Boys. You are the man too. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate everybody. Hey, sub up to the channel, hit the like, share, subscribe, notification bell. We need to start educating people again about boundaries, which really boils down to the real respect. Yeah, respect is a big thing. And I think that's what fucks me up the most is because there's no respect in this world. And we all came from an environment where if you don't have respect, that can be your life. Like you're going to have respect, you know? And then you get out here to normal and nobody has respect. 10 years apart, you don't seem like You're 40 though. Well, yeah, I'm trying to, and that's why I stay working out and stuff. I actually try to just keep my youth a little bit. I just try to stay on it to be real. I open NFL cards as therapy for me. Oh shit, yeah, that's a collector. That's collector's item right there. That's a beautiful thing. Did I dream about you for attention? Damn, you. That means that you've been here viewing my shit. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. You've been viewing my shit more than once. You're a fan, homie. At this, I'm gonna actually, I gotta give you a shout out for being a dedicated fan. He said more than once. That's hard. Hit me one day, bro. I would love to talk to you. If you need something to talk, hell yeah, bro. I'm gonna hit that screenshot. Boom. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely hit you, my brother. That'll be dope. Chop it up with the good people. I appreciate you, Mac. I've been on the earth 59 years and I've learned one thing. Just keeps in mind you never know what someone else is going through. You know what? Somebody told me that just recently too. You never know what people go through. That's interesting. Because you really don't. Mind blowing. People are going through so much inside, homie. That's why people be all smoked out here. I'm gonna fucks with the disrespect about says pops. That's over the line. Amen to that. See, that's what I'm saying. People just don't really have any type of morals and values. Stepfather from life support. He passed, left hospital, and just wanted to drink. Went through a McDee's dam. Damn, he must have been at the edge or something. I was gonna have a drink thrown at me and got cussed out because I didn't smile. Damn. I was absolutely numb to shock. I would have been too. I think can cry purely because of my mom, and I think it helps for real. Hell yeah, maybe just get into 1 week and just cry all week. I just opened for real, bro. I just opened 2 packs NFL Absolute now. Oh, nice. See if there's some good Bronco ones in there, man. Let's go. Just remember, temper is quick and easy. It takes strength and courage to do something else. You make me miss my older brother. Y'all sound the same. Really wish I was able to talk to. Damn. But now who's stuck on the stupid lock? Damn. And you said that you said he's looking at a lot of time. You said that he got a lot of time over his head. That's crazy. Yeah, that's a cold shot right there. That's a cold shot. Mm. All you could do is be a support system, 25. So yeah, we don't know. You know what's crazy? We don't know how it affects the people outside of the walls either. That's why we have to change too, because you don't know when you get locked up, you know, that's your brother. Like it's affecting you. That's another reason why I thought I was like mandatory that I changed, because it don't just affect the person doing time, like it affects a lot of people. I got Bo Nix. Ooh, hell yeah, bro. Um, just remember, temper is quick and easy. It takes strength and courage to do something else. That's crazy. Yeah, real talk. Like, yeah, that's a lot. You gotta change it up. It does take some strength, definitely. The boy at it again. Let's go, my brother. Salute. Genty rookie though. Yeah, he nice. He a nice selection to them. I'm kind of mad that the Raiders got him though. Kind of mad that the Raiders picked him up, but good setting for him. Good pickup for them. Now we're gonna see what they're gonna do in the draft. But my best friend gave him I got 40 years at 16 for burning down a house. Oh, I seen that. I remember that on the news. The G is back. What's up? What up? What up, my brother? I was cracking with you, bro. Salute. Coffee, and then I'm gonna go hit some gym time. I'm gonna hit the gym off, go knock out this little gym routine. But I'm glad actually we did this this morning. I needed this kind of talk. I needed some talk today from the good people. It gave me some insight. from some good people out there. So appreciate all you guys with the input. I ever thought of burning my school would be doing 24 with a owl now for sure. That's tremendously crazy right there. Like imagine if you went through with that arson on the school. Mm, that is fair time. You know, that is a fair time. That's crazy, brother. Glad you didn't. He should have went to the Broncos. He was a Boise State Bronco, and I was wishing we drafted him, but they got to him. They had a lower pick, so they had a lower pick with it. Have a blessed one, OG. Definitely checking out your old videos. I appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate it, my homie. I have a lot of them too, like just on Denver, just in general, all the way back. Fair time with no parole. Yeah, you're gonna do all your fair time too, all the fair time. You're gonna do all kinds of federal time. I can work on something like a car and figure it out. My dad would throw wrenches at all the time. All you hear was swearing. If it's flying across the man, said to myself, don't do that. Damn, that fool was just launching wrenches at you. Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, that's some passion aspect right there. Oh shit. Yeah, he went early in the first round. Damn. I got 9 kids. I'm going through it a lot. I take that shit one day at a time. That's what we really can do is like just one day at a time, brother. It's all a journey. Life's a journey. One day at a time. Don't get ahead of yourself. We be trying to take on the world, bro, and it's just like you got to take one day at a time. Baby steps all the way through. Not at me, just in general. He said he threw. Got skills to be cowboy, though. I feel that. Con, what's good with you? Have less kids. What up? What up, Big Roller? What's good with you, my brother? How you doing today? Yo, you're back. We back. We back. We back. Do you love my name? Shout out to your name, man. Hell yeah, it's good to see you pop up, bro. It's good to see you pop up. Thanks, Mac. It gets tough, but I've learned something always gonna come through. It can be worse. It can be way worse. Love you too, man. Love you too. Reminds me of the saying, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, for real though. One bite at a time. For real, bro. I love you notice the homie. Oh hell yeah, that's the family, man. That's the family. It's always good vibes with the homie. So I'm gonna always show the homie love. What is my social security card? You ready? You got a pen and paper? It's 33333333 with two middle fingers to you. Don't be trying to get me. Don't be trying to scam me, little butty. Don't be trying to scam me, bro. Happy holidays to the chat. But yeah, this was a cool little live stream this morning, man. A lot of insight. Yeah, coffee time with the Savage. We just getting ready to go start the day. Coffee time smells good. Let's go. Hit it up. The young coffee time. We about to go hit some workouts, so I'm just waking up. Why did that's what I'm saying, bro. What's wrong with these guys, man? What's wrong with these guys? What is your address? What is your bank account number? What's your bank account number? These fools be walling out. Time to go kick this day in the ass and have a badass one. Hey, salute to you. Appreciate you tapping in. It's good to see good people around pulling up. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Salute, salute, salute. But yeah, nah, we do this every morning. We on the coffee times every morning, you know. So I'm about to actually probably go to this gym right now. But I appreciate everybody tapping in. Appreciate all you guys tapping in for the morning. Gotta get going now for a real time. Love you, big bro. I appreciate you, my Rada. Salute to the homie Mac, man. You know, but yeah, everybody touch their goals out there. It's the next one. You know what it is, your boy Savage Sev. I'm gonna holler at you guys. Boom, boom, boom. Chest day. Let's go, Rada. Let's get it. You know, boom.